Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are doing the Shrine of Secrets review for the 10th of November 2021. So guys, in a week's time exactly, the next time I'll be doing a Shrine review, we will be losing the Stranger Things license, which means on the 17th of November you will not be able to purchase the Demogorgon, Steve or Nancy from the store, as well as any outfits, and also their perks will be non-teachables for everyone. So such a shame. I think I'm going to make a commentary video on it, to be honest. I'm just going to get some background footage at some point, and then I think I might do a video on my thoughts on all that and everything. And I've also got to choose an outfit to get for Nancy, because I have one for Steve and one for Demo, but I haven't got one for Nancy, and this will be my last chance. And it'll be your last chance as well, so if you're still thinking about getting these characters, do get them. Don't be on the fence, because we don't know if these are ever going to come back. Probably not, to be honest. But yes, so without further ado, we're going to get started, I think. First of all, we have Botany Knowledge, which is a Claudette perk. This one is one that just comes out all the time. I feel like I've talked about this one a couple of times already. Basically, increases healing speed and healing item efficiency by 11%. That goes up to 33%, which honestly isn't too bad. That's quite a lot, and I think this is actually quite underrated perk. I don't really use it a whole lot because I like to just bring medkits, just, whatever, and also I like to bring things like inner strength, or inner healing now, sorry. But yes, I think this one is quite underrated, sorry. It is pretty effective, to be honest, and you can combo this with things like Resurgence or Solidarity or anything like that, and just make healing a breeze, basically. So I think it's okay. It can be pretty fun, I think. Nothing crazy. I would still rather bring the medkit, or again, like in a strength or something like that. But it's still pretty good, I think. Next up, we have Brutal Strength, which is a trap perk. And this one's very simple. Basically, you can break pallets, breakable walls, and generators 10% faster. That goes up to a certain thing. But that one, I use that quite a lot. A lot of killers who struggle in chase can benefit from this. Although I would probably say I would rather use something like Enduring or Spirit Fury or something like that. I still think this one's good. I use this on like Pig. I use this on Wraith, I think, as well. So a lot of killers who are quite M1, good for this. Michael as well is a good one. Just to get that little obstacle out of the way. 20% faster isn't crazy, but it's noticeable, and I think it's decently well. Yeah, so again, not crazy, but it's effective. It's kind of fun. It's not bad, not a bad pick. Great, I'm good at talking today, aren't I? Bloody hell. Next up, we have Lightborne, which is a hillbilly perk. I feel like we haven't seen this one in a little while. This one's okay. Basically, you can't get flashlight blinded, and if anyone tries to, then you'll see their auras for a bit. This one's quite fun if you see a lobby full of flashlights, or, even if there's only one or two flashlights. I will say, you can count flashlights quite easily. You can just look into the wall. You got, things like that, and you got to like bait the save. So I feel like you can rather use strategy and things like that rather than have a perk do it for you. I mean, obviously, if you want to, that's fine. And I probably would recommend it if it is a whole, the whole team has a flashlight. I feel like in that case you can use it, because like that's just going to be crazy. You're not going to get any hooks. But yeah, it's okay, it's fun, the aura reveal is quite nice, and once they realise they can't use the flashlights, then it will make things a lot easier. They won't be trying to spam them in your face, because nothing happens. But yeah, I think it's okay. Again, maybe just use it if you've got a team full of flashlights, because again, you can just use strategy and techniques to avoid flashlights. Also, you could use Franklin's. I've seen debates like this before, where it's like, you could use Lightborne, or you could use Franklin, so they just keep dropping their flashlights all the time. In that case, I'd probably say Lightborne, to be fair, because you have to just keep M1ing people and then obviously they can go back for their flashlights and stuff anyway. So it's up to you, really. I mean, if you're a newer player, this one's great. You can, obviously, this will help you just not even worry about that part of the game. You can just carry on and, you know, not even worry about that. But maybe don't get accustomed to it, because, you know, eventually you'll be getting perks, and you'll want to swap out Lightborne, and then you're gonna want to know what to do against flashlights. Man, I need to talk slowly, bloody hell. And finally we have Wake Up, which, you know, I don't know if we got this kind of recently or not, or if it's just because I've been using it recently, I'm not sure. Wake Up has it so once all the generators are done, you can see the, not like the auras, but like you can just see the exit gate switches from like 128 meters. And then also, teammates can also can also see you opening the exit gates, because I think it shows your aura to them. And also you open them a bit faster. I don't know what the percentage of that is. I think it's maybe 15% faster, which honestly is pretty good. Very good against Remember Me, which is a Freddy perk, which is also the same chapter as Quentin, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, so yeah, I think this one is honestly, again, kind of underrated. I think this one's pretty fun, especially if you play solo like I do. I play this game basically exclusively solo. And this one is great because it helps people, you know, because once all the gens are done, I think there's like a couple second period, it's maybe like a 5-second period where you can see where the exit switches are and the bubble things. After that, if you're not paying attention to that, or if you're in a chase and you don't see it or anything like that, then you might not know where to go, so you'll just be running along the walls trying to find them. But yeah, I think people don't use this one enough. I think, again, even for a beginner perk, and even like an advanced player, I think this one's solid. I think opening exit gates faster is always good. I think being able to see I think, again, 128 meters on some maps, that's like, you know, cross map. Most of the time, you can see both at all times, pretty much. And then the second you start working on them, teammates can see where you are. So if they didn't get a chance to see where the exit gates were, or if they're lost, or if they're in a chase and they know to not run that way, then, yeah, it's good in that sense too. So again, survivor perks, kind of underrated, you know. I like both of them, really. I'm going to go for which ones I think you should buy. Yeah, probably just Wake Up. I think Wake Up's just fun. I don't have Quentin as a character, but I use this perk quite often now. The thing is, all these perks come from free characters. You know, they're all kind of okay. Again, like Botany Knowledge, I say it's underrated. I don't think, again, it's 33%. It's not anything crazy, you know, and again, there are things you could use instead of this and get a better value out of it. Brutal Strength is decent. Again, doesn't work on everyone, but, you know, it's there. Also Clown, by the way. Clown also benefits on this. And Lightborne is, again, it's a weird one. Like, if you're a beginner, this one's perfect, and you can just pick that up now. But Hillbilly, Trapper, and Claudette are free characters, so it might just be worth doing them. Although if I had to choose out of those three, I would probably say Lightborne, because just for that beginner aspect of it. I know flashlights are a pain to deal with. Even me playing like 4 years later, I still get pissed off, and I still get, you know, blinded by flashlights that I probably shouldn't have. So it's a nice peace of mind perk to use, but again, don't get accustomed to it. Don't get used to using it a lot if you're a beginner, because you will need to learn how to counter those normally, because once you unlock other teachables, then, you know, you're going to want to rather use them. And yeah, so it's a weird one. But Wake Up is probably the MVP of this shrine, to be honest. Wake Up is great. Please use it. Please get it and please use it, you know. Yeah, that's going to do it from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Again, I'll see if I can do a commentary video maybe this weekend or something on the Stranger Things license. I think that'd be a fun thing to talk about. And again, I do want to try and get into commentary videos. I know I've been saying it for fucking ages now, but honestly, you know, I hate this game. I've played it for a long time, and you know, there's stuff to talk about. And, you know, I want to share my thoughts on some things, so I've just got to get some background footage, I've got to make the time. But other than that, I will see if this weekend we can get a commentary video. But yes, remember guys, Stranger Things license goes next week, so get everything you want for Stranger Things now, because you will probably never get the chance again. And, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.